Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Alyssa. I'm here today because I wanted to do a 10-minute makeup video for you guys so that you guys can get ready and look kind of decent without having to spend an hour before you have to go to school. So I will link all the products I use in this video down below, so don't forget to check that out. Also, I did a few other back to school videos, including like a supplies haul and stuff like that, and I will link those down below as well. I want to do a little disclaimer though, because I am on Accutane, which causes my face and my lips to be very dry. So whenever I did put on my first layer of foundation, I had to use moisturizer and I used a little bit too much, so I had to wash out the foundation and reapply my first layer of foundation. I used 2 layers of foundation because my foundation isn't full coverage, so that is why I had already had a previous layer of foundation on whenever I started recording, and then whenever I did start recording I put on the second layer of foundation. So I just want to do a little disclaimer and let you guys know like what's up with that. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into this video. Now I am blending the second layer of my foundation. Now the next thing I like to do is I like to get like a blending brush and just pack on a little bit of extra foundation, and I just kind of blend it in my face because it seems like other brushes just kind of wipe it away on the places that don't like stick very well. So what I'm gonna do is just kind of like lightly brush this on my face and allow it to kind of stick. See the difference with that? And then I also do this on parts with my acne. Now my face and my lips are gonna look a little extra textured because I just started my Accutane, and so I'm gonna add some chapstick because my lips are really dry right now. Contouring and highlighting is purely only your choice, but I'm gonna take my Shade Light palette that I got from one of my friends, and I'm going to use this shade right here with my Hoola bronzer brush that came with the Hoola bronzer, not this palette. I've already contoured the other one. Mind you, the lighting in this bathroom is a little bit off, so it might actually look darker than it actually is. I'm gonna blend it into my forehead and into the hairline, down on the chin, and a little bit on the nose sides. Now I don't really care about nose contour just because my nose isn't like, it's not something I'm wanting to fix. Okay, the contour is down. The next thing we're gonna do is highlight, which is with my Becca highlight, is in the shade Opal. I'm gonna take a blending brush and we're just gonna dip it in there and highlight my nose, and a little bit on the top, highlight my cheeks. We're gonna go a little bit over here. Okay, I just highlighted both sides, and we're gonna do it above the lip as well. And then right here. Next thing we're gonna do is take our Dipbrow, which my shade is Ebony from Anastasia. So I'm just gonna barely dip this in here, and then I'm gonna take a mirror and then lightly brush into the shape I want. And it's okay if you get out of your lines like I did on the top. You're gonna take concealer to them anyway, so it really doesn't matter. And we're just gonna take a spoolie and kind of just blend it in the top so that it's not so bulky. Don't fear, I know they look scary right now, but like we're gonna take something to them in a minute. This is what usually happens when I do my brows anyway. One looks kind of fine and then the other one looks like a blob, but don't fear, we have concealer. Alright, so now we're gonna fix these up with some concealer. The top is what really needs fixing on this one. Alright, so these are both of our brows, and we're going to move on to eyes. Since I want to go on a more natural look just because it takes less time than a dramatic look, I'm going to use my Subculture palette, and I will probably just use some neutral colors in here. Alright, so I'm first going to start with this yellow color right here called Golden Orchard. I've used a lot of it, but we're still going to use what's remaining in the pan. And we're just going to blend that in my upper crease just because this will be my transition color. Alright, now we're gonna choose Warm Taupe, which is this brown color, and again, I've used this a lot as well. So I'm just gonna dip my brush in 3 times or 4, and we're just gonna start in the inner crease and just start blending. Gonna do the same on the other side, just put in Warm Taupe and start blending in the inner crease. And mind you, don't worry if you don't have this palette, it's completely fine. You can do the same look with any other palette with neutral colors. All I used is this yellow color and this brown color, and I'll use this white creamy shade. I'm gonna take this side of the brush and get some more of warm taupe, and I'm gonna pack it in my crease. And then I'm gonna blend out the edges a little bit more to soften the edges. But I did want to darken that crease. I'm going to take the remaining of this and put it on my waterline. Okay, I'm going to do the same on the other side. So I'm going to take Tempera, which is this white shade right here, and I'm just going to put it on my lid. I'm going to do the same with the other side. You can do this look with any palette that has white, brown, and yellow. Those are the colors that I did with this palette, and you can do it the same way. So I'm going to take my blending brush and I'm going to dip it into warm taupe, and then I'm going to take it and I'm going to put it on the outer corner and kind of blend up where I got a little bit of white. Kind of smoke it out right there. Alright, now I'm going to take Vermeer and I'm going to get a little bit on my brush and I'm going to put it in the inner corner. I'm going to take my L'Oreal Paris Voluminous mascara and just start with coating them. Now I'm going to do my bottoms while these dry. Now I'm going to begin starting on my other eye while this dries. I'm going to switch to a Maybelline Mega Volume, and I like to use two types of mascaras just because I feel like the first one kind of gives me that structure and this kind of just builds it up. And lastly, I will be using a Rimmel lipstick. It is in the shade 710 First Class Nude, and it just kind of gives you like a little bit of color. Alright guys, and that is the finished look, and I will show you in a different lighting, but this is what it looks like. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope this video helped you before you go into school and you can look a little bit decent. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to check out my channel and maybe subscribe because I do vlogs and stuff like that. So don't forget to check that out. And I am having my 17th birthday in a few days, so I will be posting a 17th birthday vlog. So don't forget to check that out as well in a few days, and I will see you guys next time.